Hey everyone, welcome back to today's video. So today I'm just gonna do, you're not seeing me, you're seeing my new backdrop. This is kind of how I keep all my makeup now. I have my scrapbook closet over there. I'm just gonna do a Shop My Stash. I haven't done that for a while, so this is like kind of how I have my little setup. I will probably do a little bit of a tour and show you guys a little bit more, but let's get into shopping my stash. So in this drawer I have my foundations, my primers, and this is just kind of an easy way for me to keep kind of everything all together. Sorry for the weird angle, it's just a little bit awkward. I am going to pull in my Bone eyeshadow. I love, love, love that. I think I'm going to pull in my Smashbox to try and finish that up. That is almost done. And I'm going to pull in my glitter glue just in case I have a eyeshadow that I want to stick out just a little bit more. I'm also going to pull in my e.l.f. I've kind of been enjoying that a lot. For face primers, I think I'm going to pull in the POREfessional. I haven't used that one in a while. And I think I'm going to want to use, I kind of like the Physicians Formula kind of as a dewy one. And just as a general one, I'm going to pull in my Too Faced Hangover RX. For foundations, I'm going to use my IT CC one because it has an SPF with Summer Beam here. I'm also going to do so many foundations and so like limited time that I can actually wear them. I'm going to pull back in this CoverGirl one. I really do enjoy that. And I think I might pull in the Wet n Wild cushion. I've kind of been enjoying that one. So up on this drawer, I have all my eyeshadow palettes. I keep my eyebrow products, eyelashes in here. Excuse those eyelashes, they're a little bit wonky. So for brow products, I'm going to pull in my Wet n Wild, and I think I'm going to do my Ka-Brow. They seem to be kind of some of my favorites at the moment. And for eye palettes, trying to think, I think I might do the My Little Pony because that is quite a colorful palette for summer. I think I want to try this little Urban Decay, this one here, just because it has some nice pops of color, and I haven't really played with that one nearly enough. And I think I'm going to pull my Beached palette. I really do enjoy that one. Trying to think if there's any others that like I absolutely want to just pull in that would be kind of fun. Let's pick up a Makeup Revolution one. That one's kind of, well, that is neutral, so we can go with that one since I have more colorful looks. Moving on to my next drawer. Sorry for all of the movement. It's just kind of a little awkward. These are all my single shadows. Also kind of like the little palettes that are not full on palettes. I also have my Stilas in there. I keep kind of like the shimmery creams back here, and then like the pencils. I know right away I do want to use this CoverGirl pencil. I recently refound that and want to give it a little bit more of a try. I think with Urban Decay I'm going to go with this purple. This one is Flash. And I really want to play with this Milani one a little bit. This is in Bella Bronze. And sometimes just with single shadows, I'll just kind of pick them up here and there. I do like these L'Oreal Infallible Metallics though. I think I'm going to take Caged. It's just kind of a nice kind of chrome color. Let's see if there's any over here that I want to pull in. I really do like this little It one. It's the It Pretty Natural in Pretty in Nudes. So that's kind of just an easy one to grab and just kind of go on the run. I think, because I have so many new products that I want to test out as well. So I think I'm just going to leave that with the eyeshadows. Then in this drawer, I have all of my setting powders, my concealers, my face palettes, bronzers, and blushes. So for setting powders, I'm going to bring in my It Bye Bye Breakouts just for whenever, or not the breakout, I want the Bye Bye Pores. Same packaging, they just look a little different. I have just a little bit of the Clinique blended face powder. So, and this is in transparency, so I want to try and finish that up just a little bit. And I think I'm going to bring in my LA Girl. Actually, I want to do a pressed one. So I'm going to do my Physicians Formula pH Matchmaker. For concealers, let's see. I'm going to do the Makeup Revolution. That one's a little bit darker for me. I'm going to take the C4 shade. And I think I'm going to do the Maybelline Age Rewind as another drugstore one. And as a high-end, I think I might just leave it at that and see how it goes. For bronzers, I want to pull in my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer. This smells so good, and it's like one of my new favorites. For blush, I think I'm going to pull in this Ulta Beauty Mineral Blush. This is in shade Tiger Lily. And I'm going to take this Almay one. I'm really enjoying this one. It's in Coral. I try not to pull too many because I do have new products that I want to test. So I kind of try and just do it all at one. This one, the Benefit Pretty in the USA, this is so nice too because it has the bronzer, the blush, and the highlighter. So I'm going to pull that one in. And I think I'm going to pull in my NARS Narcissist blush palette. This is in Wanted. So that is it for that drawer. Over here I have all of my highlighters. Yes, they need a whole drawer dedicated to themselves. I do kind of like the Makeup Revolution highlighter in Starlight, so I'm going to pull that one in. I love this ColourPop highlighter, and this is in shade Wisp. So I'm going to bring that one, and let's see here. I think I'm going to pull a Wet n Wild. We're going to go with Crown of My Canopy, just kind of picking and choosing. And then since we're here, I'll kind of show you the bottom drawer. This is kind of where I keep all my empties. So when that gets full, I'll do a video on it. These are all new products down here that I have to test. And then I keep my extra mascaras there. I have my drugstore and my high-end. This is all my foundations to test, regular products. And usually I try and use one or two a day and incorporate them in my video. And then in this drawer, this is where I keep all of my skincare. I do have more to put over here, but I just did a video, so I haven't put them back yet. So these I'm just gonna leave as is because they are kind of new products to test. Then up here in this little cubby, I have my blotting sheets and little implements. Down here I have Q-tips, and in here I have like my eyelash curler, my brow trimmer, tweezers, all that stuff, so I don't really need to go in there as I'm dropping products. And then above there, up here, I have my liquid liners. In this area, my gel and liquid liners. I have colored eyeliners, I have black ones, I have my lip liners, and then I have mascaras. So I think for a regular liquid liner, I'm going to pull in my Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This is in deep brown, but I do want a black one. So I think I'm going to pull in, if I can find it. I thought it was in here. Maybe I'll just pull in my IT Superhero liner. For black liners, I am going to bring in my Urban Decay 24/7 in Perversion. I love this one. It just works so great. I think I'm going to pull in this L'Oreal Silkissime in gold. Gives kind of a nice pop of color. I think I'm going to bring in Torch from Urban Decay as well. For mascaras, I'm going to do the Total Temptation by Maybelline. It's just kind of a nice everyday mascara. And I'm going to bring in my IT Tightline for my lower lashes. I want to try and get those built up just a little bit more. And I think I'm going to use the Almay One Coat Multi-Benefit just to kind of give me a little bit of a variety. For lip liners, I'm going to bring in this Wet n Wild in Think Flamingo. It's a nice pink. I'm going to bring in this red one, Urban Decay in Wonderland. And y'all know I have to have my CoverGirl Farewell Featherless. That is just a neutral one. Usually with lip liners, I'll kind of bring them in as I need that particular one. Lipsticks, this is the fun part. Like, all of this is lip products. It is so crazy. I want to bring in, and I have so many new ones too that I want to test. I know I want to bring in this MAC in Velvet Teddy. It's just a nice neutral one. Let's see what else. I think I'm going to go with this Rimmel one. It's kind of a peachy one, and it is actually Peachy Beachy. I'm going to leave those kind of just for this time around. These are just kind of everyday, not too many of one. Then in here I have my Bare Minerals and my Too Faced. I think I want to bring this Too Faced in. This is Wine Not. It's a nice burgundy. And I'm going to bring in, I think this Bare Minerals in Totally Gloss. Down here I have more of my drugstore lipsticks. I'm going to grab this Ulta lip crayon in Prom Queen or Prom Night. I do really enjoy that one. And I want to do, I have so many in here that I just thoroughly love, but I can never like wear this many lipsticks all at one time. But I think I'm going to bring this Revlon in Perennial Peach. Over onto the next section. I am going to bring in, I think, this Revlon Katy Kat Matte in Crimson Cat. These are my Urban Decay Vices. Yes, they need a whole drawer. I think I kind of want like a nudie color. Back Talk, I do. Actually, I have that one in my everyday makeup or my makeup use up. Let's see, what's this one? Kinky. I think I'm going to bring Kinky in. I do want to try more of these metals out. the lip glosses, the HD lip gloss. So I'm going to bring Naked in. And down here I just have some Anastasia, Lorac, Laura Geller, and some more Bare Minerals. I'm actually going to pull in this Anastasia one, and this one is in Veronica. Over to this little section. This is still open because I have so many more lipsticks in my drawer that I want to test out and go from there. But I'm going to pull in my Maybelline Gigi Hadid in Austin. It's a nice red. And I think I'm going to pull in my Casey Holmes and Palladio collab. This one is in Rescue. Really love those lipsticks. These are like all my NYXs and just some little glosses that I have on a regular basis. I think with NYX, let's see here. I'm going to try kind of like a redder butter gloss. This one is in Red Wine Truffle. And I kind of want to do one more. They have these little metal ones now, so I think I'm going to go with the lighter one. It's the Lip of the Day. I'm going to go with Gem. And I actually want to try this one too, the NYX High Voltage lipstick. And this is, let's see if there's a shade name. It's in Free Spirit. I do really like these L'Oreal Infallibles as well. I think I'm going to do the metallic in Flamingo Floss. Is it Flamingo? Yes, Flamingo Floss. Then here I just have my brushes and my setting sprays, and I think actually, yeah, these are all just setting sprays and a brush cleaner. So it's kind of nice to have all of that there. And then in this drawer, I have my everyday makeup. This is my, oh, not my everyday makeup, but my makeup that I want to use up in 2018. So I'll pull some of these into my everyday drawer as well. I'm almost done with the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I am almost done with my Ulta Beauty bronzer, so I'm going to pull that in. I do this just so I remember to use the products up. I'm also going to bring in my Ulta Beauty Nude Matte Eyeshadow Primer. I think I'm going to pull in one of my Hoola bronzers in Light, and my Too Faced Candlelight highlighter, Candlelight Glow. I'm going to bring in so that way I kind of remember to use them just a little bit more. Also the It Hello lashes, and maybe some of these. I think the L'Oreal Nude Balm, just to kind of give my lips a natural glow throughout the day. And I think this is the one that had, yes, this is the Urban Decay Back Talk in the Little Mini. And then most of the rest I can just kind of reach for. They're pretty easy to grab because it's right above where my everyday makeup drawer is. I'm also going to pull in my little Sephora palette too, my Wonderful Dreams Sephora palette. That way I kind of remember to use that. So those are all my everyday makeup. That's going to be for my product to use up in 2018. And these I just need to kind of organize a little bit. So that is it for the Shop My Stash. I am just going to leave the setting sprays right there because it is so quick to get to. But that's it for my Shop My Stash for June to July of 2018. Thank you so much for watching. Comment in the section below if you guys have tried any of these products or what your current favorites are that you are using mostly on an everyday basis. And I will see you guys in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.